So today, welcome, we're at South Hobart today. Welcome Sean from Pascoe Vale, Melbourne. Beautiful day at South Hobart. Games against South Hobart versus Pascoe Vale FC.
go. Grab your ball. Season of the A-League. Davey Van Ship is starting over the Pascoe Vale. He's the son of John Van Ship, as most people would know. Carl Reckitt is also an all player on the victory in the first team. So a few players that some of the heard of previously, but today
Sharp, short and sharp, fast. Sometimes something that we don't have down
That's it. Right, easy. Good. Good. Start again. Oh, mate, there's a ground, because of the ground, it's deceiving. You've got to come early. Come early and drop. Payne, Tommy here. Tommy, me. Tommy, get him out of here. Tommy.
Everyone in there. Good idea. Good. Easy, John. Easy, early. Forward, not too bad, Nick. Take him on. Go.
Boy, you start. Good.
Well done. Hey.
Not going to get much. Tommy! Open up. Point age early for a six. Yeah, let this bloke come out. Good.
Hit out.
Yeah, and it's good to see that, I guess, from a Victorian perspective, the standard, particularly with South Hobart, is very high. I also saw Olympia play against South Melbourne only a few months ago, actually, in Melbourne, and I was pleasantly surprised with, how strong South Hobart were. Olympia were, that is.
Yes.
The South Melbourne made the final of the NPL Victorian, the grand final, and were a very strong team last year, and they were almost comprehensively outplayed throughout that game against Olympia. So I guess it's a real testament to the quality of the bigger teams here in Tasmania, that they actually can play against other opposition across the Tasman and really put in a really good feat.
Yes, I believe so. It's the league in Hobart's come a long way, and the teams have, and the training, and certainly different to when I played. But, I think the speed of the game is showing up everywhere now, I think. So.
I guess with competitions like the FFA Cup, there's always that incentive now, isn't there, to go that extra mile, and you never know what can happen.
Absolutely.
If you look at the example of even Hume City last year, they were a club that had a loyal following, but they weren't a particularly large club in Melbourne circles, and making the FFA Cup semi-final last year has really transformed things. And
absolutely,
you just don't know if you can get on a run and do that, what can happen to the, I guess, the club and its reputation, and I guess the flow-on effects from that.
Well, and then the last 2 years we've made the FFA Cup from Hobart and did very well actually. Both times got knocked out by Sydney United 58.
In one of them?
Tuggeranong one time and
that was on a penalty shootout. From
penalty
memory.
shootout in both years. We lost in penalty shootout. Last year we had to travel to Sydney United 58, and what a fantastic experience for the boys. They played very, very well. Almost had them. Lost in a penalty shootout, and but took it up to them. And they're a big club, very big club. Been around for a long time. So a lot of us went to that game to watch that game, and it was fantastic. So,
in terms of representing Tasmania this year, I'm not sure how it works. Is it one or two entrants that come from FFT?
I'm not quite sure. Is it one or two entrants? One? Just one. Just one. Whoever wins our statewide cup has the entrance into the FFA Cup. The last 2 years it's been South Hobart.
Yep.
Hopefully we could do that again.
Van Ship on the right-hand side, going in towards the penalty spot, and he puts it across to Katade, who hits that, and a great save from the goalkeeper.
It was
Fantastic parry over the bar.
Very
Katade
good, very good run,
extremely well.
very good cross, very good shot, and a very good save. So
Probably flying into the top of the net there.
yes,
And
I
it
would
may have
say
taken
so.
a deflection as well, if I saw that correctly. So, very good reaction stop. Maybe confidence booster there for the goalkeeper.
Yes, get a nice touch there, nice save. So we have a corner and a good save by James Wilson, South Hobart keeper. With a young team, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Average age 19, so we did very
Pleasing
well.
result.
Very, very pleasing.
You're backing up within 24 hours.
Yes, I'm not sure how many players played last night in this team.
Yeah.
Maybe three, maybe. Kobe, Kemp, Nick Morton. Yeah, maybe 3 or 4, I would say.
Does he have any relation to the coach here, Ken Morton?
It's his son. Yep. He's had a year or two, I think, in Melbourne. I think he was played for Melbourne City there, the youth team, and where else did he go? South Melbourne, Nick Morton. South Melbourne, played there for a while, and just decided to come back here and get a good full year in. Yep. So we apologise for the streaming earlier on. Just a technical problem there.
The other way, Darcy Hall winning that foul there, Peter. It's looking very menacing as he was in that first cam already. Comes in off the flank, doesn't he? And
yes, he
causes
does.
A lot of problems.
He's very quick. Oh, not a bad cross there. Maybe a little bit too high for Alex there. Well worth the effort. So far, it's been a pretty even game, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
On both sides, a couple of shots.
Both sides, that is, trying to...
Maybe feel each other out a little bit and...
Still early on, we just got to...
Get the control of the ball a little. So... Oh.
And the ball spills for Van Ship. He's very quick. And he comes. And he's got men in the area. He takes it all on his own. And a good save there from Lewis.
Great save there by James Wilson, goalkeeper of South Hobart.
And he had no real right to save that. Really, Van Schip in on his own. Got down low. He's got off to a very good start.
Some good passing there down the line. Alex Ladzinski, Kobe Kemp.
It's a nice cutback. Cut out.
Cut out there by...
Plays a diagonal ball across the pitch. And fortunately for Pascoe Vale, it was a little bit too long there for Matthew Lazaridis on that left-hand side.
Matty Lewis with the throw-in onto Freddie Hess. Along the back line here for Pascoe Vale.
Adrian Tallarico went back there to Tomislav Milatovic. They've been mainstays in the Pascoe Vale regard for a number of years now, Peter.
Yep.
Very reliable and
yep.
I don't concede a lot of goals, Pascoe Vale. So I think Vitale Ferrante's got a lot of faith in that back four, Fids.
Darcy Hall with a shot. Very good shot there. And a very good save. Darcy Hall.
It was a very good attempt cutting in from that left-hand side again. As we mentioned previously, he's not someone you can really give much time on the ball, can you? Because he can shoot from range and also is very good running at defenders. So
that's right.
Something Pascoe Vale will need to keep a real keen eye on. Caused a lot of damage in the last game, didn't he? So.
Yep.
And Priz comes out there. Good save.
Good save. Well out by the keeper.
It's Recchi winning the ball there.
South just pushing a bit here at the moment.
It's Recchi's pass intercepted. Back it comes to Milatovic, whose ball is almost intercepted there. Lazaridis.
Cut out.
Pass.
Cut out by Kobe Kemp. And Kobe Kemp again. Back to Matty Lewis. Again to Kobe Kemp. Getting a lot of the ball. Kobe.
And he's gone right through him there.
Very nice. Unlucky.
Ketardi.
The last
He's
pass.
at the intersection. He's got a lot of pace. Yusuf back to Ketardi. He's got one man. Oh, a great ball there to Van Schip. And again, incredible save.
Incredible save there by James Wilson. South Hobart keeper.
That's
nice shot, good save.
Twice now in as many minutes that Van Schip's been given a really good opportunity. And he's aimed it high, but unfortunately for Pascoe Vale, he's been thwarted once more.
Having a really good game at the moment, the South Hobart keeper, James. Doing very well.
He'd be one of the best sort of goalkeepers in the league. At a fair sort of.
Yep, he'd be up there, right up there, probably in the top one or two. Say.
It's Ketardi again, whose ball comes in from the left. Yusuf gets it down and can't keep it down.
And it's his first year at South Hobart, James's.
Right.
South Hobart keeper. He played at Northern Rangers last year. Had a really good year and moved to Hobart and decided to come and train at South Hobart and now is doing very well, as you can see.
Yeah.
With some classic saves.
Yes, definitely.
Hugh Ludford.
Recchi and Milatovic holding possession there.
Holding the ball a bit too, and here comes Darcy Hall. Cross.
Ball cut in
and we have a corner for South Hobart. Nice ball by Alex Ladzinski there. Nice tackle. Taking the ball, and Darcy Hall, nice cross.
I think Vitale Ferrante will be overly happy with He's defended there. Milanovic getting caught in possession. Really opened up a good opportunity for South Hobart. Fortunately for Pascoe Vale, they weren't punished.
Unlucky it was into the side netting. Let's have a goal kick to Pascoe Vale.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Ken Morton, Peter, and the coach here? How long has he been at the club, and what's his...
I would say he's been at the club for, Ken Morton, 10 years? 8 years.
It's a very long time for a coach these days.
8 years senior coach. I'd have to say that he is the best coach in Tasmania. Out of that 8 years, South Hobart has won the league 7 times. 7 times? 7 times in a row, and came second by 1 point last year.
That's fair to say he's part of the establishment here in Tasmanian football, and obviously now with the club in South Hobart.
Very, very, very good coach.
Yusuf gets a chance to turn, and his ball sort of held up in the wind there, but it's a little bit too long for Kitade.
It'd be fair to say that I don't know many coaches that would have that record in their leagues. So I think he's done very well.
And he was a player in his day.
He was a very good player in his day. Very good player. Played in England.
Darcy Hall making a really good run there.
There's Darcy.
And he's free.
And there we have it, Darcy Hall. Very dangerous, Sean, as you've said, as you know. Sneaks up on you. Great cross.
Really good run there, ghosting in at the back post.
Just too quick.
Staying on side and
controlling it reasonable, and nice flick on into
really
the goal.
Nice first touch, wasn't it?
Very good.
He always run the risk there of panicking in that situation, or maybe trying to pull the trigger a little bit too early, but he's composed himself there, and I guess really a sign of a very, very good attacking-minded player there, putting that away with ease.
Absolutely. So we have a 1-0 scoreline to South Hobart.
Get that right-hand side for Pascoe Vale really exposed on that occasion, and it's probably the one side you definitely want to be leaving sort of vulnerable for Darcy Hall, who's cut in there and really had way too much time there for Vitaly Ferrandi's liking.
Yep. It's well out by Nick Morton there. Let's see how...
Bit of a hold there on Davey Van Schip, Peter.
Yeah, let's see how Pascoe Vale react now to that goal. I'm sure that they'll push now. It's a high cross.
It's a bit of a floater. Reaches Lazaridis, who is partial to a good cross. Comes in but cleared away.
Too low.
Ends up back at the feet of Rekia. Milanovic tries to pick out Lazaridis, again, who's offside.
Pascoe Vale really like that long ball to the left. They've done that a few times at the moment. There we go. Haven't scored from it, but that long ball's very dangerous, and South would have to watch that, I think.
Lazaridis has a lot of pace, and
yes,
you can tell with the two wingers there for Pascoe Vale and Kitado on that right-hand side, they like to run at their defenders and cut in and also push the byline and whip in some balls. It's a big part of Pascoe Vale's game.
Need to concentrate on those long balls. Hugh Ludford now. Loic.
It's Rekia. Takes it back.
And that's out for the throw-in. South Hobart.
They've got to try and settle here. Pascoe Vale, they've been a little bit rushed in possession and have noticed that both teams, in fact, haven't had a lot of foul there on
Loic.
Loic.
Yep.
Kitade. A chance to Set up a set piece here for South Hobart. It's taken quickly.
Nick Morton. Bit too far. Bit too high for Alex.
Lazaridis. Out to Milatovic. Tries a long ball. Doesn't reach Van Schip. But Yusuf could capitalise here, and he's through. And he shields the
Good
ball well.
defending there by Loic and Kobe. Kobe Kemp. Hugh Ludford out to Freddie Hess. Looking up, looking for somebody. And we have an offside.
There.
Just a bit too far by Nick Morton.
It's been a bright start, Peter, you could say, for both teams. Although this is a friendly, I guess with the season coming up, it definitely looks as if they're taking this very seriously and really seeing this as a good opportunity to build in the lead up to the season.
Played in good spirit too, I think.
It's a good defensive header from Milatovic down to Talarico, who kicks to
so
touch.
Pascoe Vale's season? Is that when does that?
So the NPL kicks off on the 19th of February for Pascoe Vale. So
Yep.
a home game against Avondale.
Yep.
So I guess 13 days to go now until it all starts.
And pre-season's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah, so
Bit of a takedown there by Daniel Brown.
there's a card there for Brown actually.
Daniel Brown, a yellow card for Daniel Brown.
Tackle from behind there on Yusuf. So we were just saying before the game to date has been played in good spirits,
Yes.
Peter, and the commentator's curse, of course.
Yes.
Referee brandishes the yellow card only a minute later, so hopefully no more of those sort of tackles. So pre-season to date for Pascoe Vale's been pretty strong, apart from the one loss against South Hobart. In fact, it's been very successful. It was a 1-1 draw against Oakley on Wednesday evening.
Yep.
And Van Schip turns here, and again.
Oh,
Oh goodness! No, I'm not sure if that's come off the defender, Peter, or
I
if
think
it's
it's come off the defender.
Van Schip turning his defender there very well. You can see what he was trying to do. He was trying to put it into the far corner.
It's come off Matty Lewis for a corner.
A lunging foot there has done
Lunging
the job
foot, yep. Absolutely.
to keep the score as it is.
Unlucky there again by
Van Schip.
Van Schip.
That's his third real chance there from close range. And Lazaridis with the corner, and it sits up. And Talarico
And we have
could get it on target, but it's been put out for a corner.
Another corner.
And if Katade is moving over there to take that ball, he's come to Pascoe Vale with a pretty solid pedigree. He's actually played. He's represented Japan, I think, at a youth level.
Very
one
nice
of the
take
younger
there.
teams.
Very nice take there by James. We have
Nice little
Loic.
clip.
Loic on the ball.
Handball. Reki's put his hand
I
out
think
there.
it was a handball there.
Probably more of a reaction sort of response there as opposed to a deliberate handball, which is, I think, the reason why the referee hasn't pulled out the card, but
Yes.
handball all the same. Quickly
Short
taken.
one again. And across and across.
Very good ball.
Oh.
Is it Morton there, Peter? Oh,
Yes,
no.
got up well there.
Let's find out there.
I think it was Jack Turner.
I think it was.
Jack
I think it was Turner. You
Yes.
can see what he was trying to do there, trying to loop it into the corner, but just a little bit too over.
Quickly taken free kick there. Might
Seemed
have
to catch the Pascoe Vale off guard almost.
off guard,
I
yes.
thought, and
I believe so. Need to watch that, I think.
for a bit of a breeze that the players are kicking into.
I think so, yeah. It's come up a little
yeah.
bit.
As the ball holding up somewhat in the air.
Loic brings it down. Hugh Ludford. And Loic has it again. Daniel Brown has it across the back there. Pass into Alex Lesinski. Nice, very nice. Oh, and Jack Turner tries the chip there. Doesn't come off, but it was the right idea. It was worth a shot all the way.
Prids wasn't.
He wasn't on his line.
So
Bit off his line, saw it, took it.
Oh, that's come in very hard on Yusuf. Second time he's been collected in the last 5 minutes.
I think Daniel Brown needs to watch himself a little bit.
Last thing you want to see in a friendly match is a red
Yes,
card.
is someone getting sent off in a friendly. We don't want that.
And a good little flick on to Van Schip. Reaches the byline and tries a little chip. I think he's
We have another corner.
tried to win the corner there and he's done that successfully. Appears as if he's going to be taking it himself.
Another corner to Pascoe Vale.
The body's getting into the area. Recchia coming in there and in-swinging corner. It's taken by Van Schip. Goes towards the back post. Talarico getting there, chests it down.
Wide.
And tries to get inside his man, and he does, and he goes to the byline and cuts back to Katata, who can't get it down, and the ball spills, and it's just wide.
And another handout there by James Wilson.
That's a phenomenal save.
Yes,
It is,
he's
and his
got a
left
touch on
hand
the
has
ball.
Somehow kept that out. That was going in, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Another corner to Pascoe Vale.
So, very good save.
Very
Very
good.
good
He's had about 4 or 5 good saves now. He's done well. I think he's kept South Hobart in the game a little bit
He has.
to this stage.
Lazaridis with the in-swinger again, and again it spills for a
Clear
Recchia.
header and didn't get onto it. So
And you can
it's
see
a
the
goal kick.
frustration there from both the coach's bench and Recchia himself. Afforded a pretty good opportunity there, and again, a bit of an opportunity spoon, I would have thought, Peter.
A clear header and just didn't get onto it right.
No, didn't hit it firmly, and it's just come off the side of his head there and gone wide. So half an hour gone now, and South Hobart still enjoy this 1-goal lead.
Now, Alex, good touch on again for Darcy Hall. Darcy Hall running onto it. Crosses it in. Well defended there by Pascoe Vale. And we have a goal kick to Pascoe Vale. So, nice cross from Darcy Hall. And well defended by Pascoe Vale once again.
Well, Lazinski, Peter, looking as if he's a bit of a target man. He's quite an imposing figure, and you can see why he's
South Hobart
receiving a lot of the ball in the air.
We do tend to use him as a target man, a flick-on man. He does it very well, holds it up, flicks it on, and good control on the ball.
There, and Ben Ship's going to end up with it here, and he's cutting in on that left-hand side. Look at that break of pace. He's tried to chip the keeper, and it hasn't got enough behind it.
James,
And it's eventually
James got out. James got out there very well to put Van Schip in 2 minds, which was good.
Very quick off his line, like you said there,
Yes.
Peter, and he's tried the audacious little chip, which he's
We
quite
have
fond of.
Freddie
Hasn't
Hess
paid
running
off.
onto the ball here. Back to the keeper and out by the keeper.
It's Yusuf with a header backwards, ends up chest of Darcy Hall. And it's Piston Inzi who kicks it out into touch for a South Hobart throw. And
So
with
we
the replay
have
here,
the
Van
replay.
Schip trying the
The old chip.
on the outside of the boot, mind you.
Outside of the boot, yes. James came off his line very quick, put him in 2 minds.
And you may see that and think that, you know, maybe he's better served sort of going in on the inside of his boot there and trying to sort of caress that in, but he's actually had a lot of luck in the past with those sort of chips in the NPL in Victoria, so I think you can see why he's tried that again, but fortunately for South Hobart, they've managed to get away with that one. And again,
James having a very good game, James, at the moment. He's playing very well, keeping South Hobart in the game, I think, a little bit.
must be somewhat concerning for Ken Morton, though, that Van Schip's been given
The
so many
space.
space on those sort of occasions, and Had a few let-offs there.
Need to hold him. Van Schip seems like he's very strong, good player.
He's got a lot of good touch. Keep the ball very close to him.
Scores a lot of goals.
And
too many South Hobart defenders around, I think. Then
again, that combination between
yeah.
Yusuf and Van Schip there, Peter.
Oh. There we go. Well done, Loic.
Katade now, the ball at his feet. To Van Schip, lays it off. And Katade again going central. Yusuf with the flick on. Van Schip gets it down. In two minds there as to what to do. He brings it back. And he can't get it again, and South Hobart end up with the ball.
Good ball out by Kobe Kemp. Alex Lizinski holding up the ball a little bit now and does well to get a throw in. They tend to, you guys tend to look for Van Schip a lot. I think he's a bit like...
Oh.
That was lucky. I mean, our hold-up player is at Alex, and your go-to player is Van Schip. Van Schip?
Yeah.
Seems like that. They seem to look for him a little bit.
Yeah, he's very good with his back to goal and also running at defenders as well. But I mean, I think Joseph Yusuf also plays a very similar role. Where he's very cool on the ball and calm. And they're two very tall forwards, but I guess their ability to get other players into the play is very strong. That's why they've been at the club for so long and been trusted with that role.
Seems like they have a good understanding amongst each other as well.
Yeah, very much so. They've had a couple of years now together to really build on that, and a lot of synchronicity, which was the main catalyst behind
pass out to Darcy
season.
Hall, controlled very well, taking on the player. And good defending there, very good defending.
Recovers.
And
it's cleared away there.
Cleared away.
Now Yusuf, who has he seen Katade? He hasn't. It doesn't matter. Van Schip's onside. And he's got round the goalkeeper there. And he should tap that into an empty net. And it's 1-1 for Pascoe Vale. Goal for Pascoe Vale.
Well done, Pascoe Vale. Looked.
We haven't seen the replay here, unfortunately, to decide whether he was or wasn't offside. A lot of the crowd here sort of the opinion that he was offside, Peter. But I guess you'd get that.
You get that.
There
we go.
No. I think he's on.
No.
I think he's on there.
I think he was. Oh no, I think he wasn't offside actually.
He wasn't, yeah. I
Sorry.
think if anyone was, it may have been Katade there, but he wasn't involved in the play.
Here we go again. Let's have a look in. No, I actually think he was onside. He was onside.
Back there is keeping him on.
Yes, good goal.
So
good goal by Pascoe Vale. Not offside.
It was only a minute earlier that we were talking about his ability to
really
run onto
the ball.
Run and,
yes.
And he's timed that, perfectly. And that first touch.
And it was a great pass to look for him as well to put through. So did very well.
I believe it was.
Yusuf with the. With the pass through. Yes.
We're just talking about that
combination.
That combination. So
there you go. Worked well. Worked perfectly then, didn't it? James also tried to come out again, but
fair play to him. He didn't really have much of a chance, did he?
Not really. But now we have 1-1. And we have about 7 minutes to go in the first half. It's been a very good first half, I think.
Yeah, overall, I think it's been, like I said, a good contest, and both teams really not holding back here, as we've seen with a few of the challenges as well.
Yeah.
Rekia out to that right-hand side. Again, too much on it. Goes out for a throw for the home side.
Good flick there by Nick Morton.
Rico versus
I think Darcy Hall's speed just got the better of it just then.
Well, that's a flick on from Morton, isn't it? And
Yes,
you
it
get a lot
is.
of credit for that.
A flick on from Morton.
Brilliant ball. And you can just see Tallarico coming in there. It's it's anything but deliberate. I think it's a little bit clumsy, and he's tried to make his ground, and he's accidentally clipped in there. But all the same, it's definitely a penalty.
To South Hobart now. We have Darcy Hall. Looks like Darcy Hall taking this.
Golden chance here for the host to
go
take the ascendancy once again.
Go 2-1 up. Great, fantastic penalty by Darcy. Low penalty to the left there. It was fantastic.
There's not a whole lot you can do about that when the placement's so good, isn't it?
Keeper went the right way, but just a bit too
much on there.
Yeah, placed very well. Very good goal. Good flick on by Nick Morton there to set that up and
fantastic flick on
and it
back
was,
to goal.
I think it was just Darcy Hall's speed that got him in front again.
Yep, it was.
So
that's a brace, isn't it? In 40 minutes. So.
That's it. Yep. Well done, Loic there. Nick Morton, Darcy Hall. Very well defended there by Pascoe Vale. Throw in to South Hobart.
Give a bit of a background on Darcy Hall, Peter.
Darcy Hall's been at the club for a very long time. I think he came through how long? Since he was 14, he was at the Morton Soccer School clinic. Came through the youth development. Got his first break, I think, last year in the seniors, and since then has just flying. He's just taken it, and he's developed into.
A little bit back pass there puts the Pascoe Vale keeper under a lot of pressure.
Under pressure there.
He's got to get back.
Kobe Kemp, Alex.
On his lines again.
Yes, he's now a regular. He's a first team player every week now. He does. He plays 110%. He's a very good player on the wing. Plays both left and right, wherever Ken needs him. And he's seems to put himself in the right place for those goals at the right time, which is good for the club.
That's a sign of a very talented forward. Exactly what you want from a winger.
He trains very hard. Actually worked for me for a couple of years.
Oh, righto.
So
what was he doing there?
Working in a chicken shop.
Oh, right. Earning his money.
Earning his money and training. So he's a fantastic kid, he is. Young lad.
Does he harbour any ambitions of potentially looking to
move over to Melbourne? I think so.
Or even beyond.
Or even beyond. Or even beyond.
Andy
of
Brennan
course.
has done, obviously.
Andy Brennan's done fantastic, and I hope very soon he gets an opportunity. He gets an opportunity.
Spent a lot of the time on the bench there at the Jets, unfortunately sometimes not even in the squad, so it would be good to see him.
He's had the last few weeks, I think he's played a few youth games in the last few weeks, and he's done very well and scored a few goals, and hopefully that'll go a long way to getting him
helping his cause, right?
Yeah, up to that first team player. But there's a few players that have ambitions to do what Andy's done. Darcy Hall's one, Alex Walter another one. He'll probably come on in the second half. He had a good game. Alex Walter scored a goal against you guys last time. Had a good game. There's a couple, that want to. I'm sure Nick Morton wants to get back over there at some stage. So there's
Quite a few younger players in this South Hobart team.
Yeah, with the ambitions to do that, and I think have the skill to do that. I think if they work hard enough.
Ball comes out to Tellerico. He's up with Milatovic. Little dink.
South, I think that was on Hugh Ludford from.
I think it's Davey Van Schipper who's getting a bit of a
Yeah,
talking
Van
to.
Schipper, yep.
Looks like he was
He's holding the shirt a little bit, maybe.
there, yep. Only 20 seconds to go of regulation time. See if there's any extra time to be played.
So we have a free kick to Pascoe Vale. Along the back.
Lindsay who takes to Milatovic. Van Schip
Good defending there by Hugh Ludford. Oh, unlucky.
ends up with it again.
Went over the ball a bit.
Yusuf who tries to get it back to Van Schip.
Hugh Ludford, our number 5. He's the captain of the club. He's been at the club for 8